This episode of GMK is brought to you by Devil's Gap Marina, located at the end of Matheson Bay Road on beautiful Lake of the Woods and open all year round.
Welcome to the weekend edition of Good Morning Kenora.
And the first edition of Funked Fridays.
Absolutely.
Which I am so excited about.
Absolutely. We have two fabulous guests, two beautiful women from Funk Salon here to give us a little bit of some tips on how to make us beautiful.
Every Friday they're going to be here.
It's a special, special day.
I might have to rearrange my schedule out of town for this. If not, then we might have to rearrange their schedule to come, because they can't have it without me.
That's so true.
It just wouldn't work with you.
You know what? Because I'm so beautiful already, they can't do anything to make me better looking.
No, I think it's just that there's just no hope.
Oh, there's that too. And let's not talk about personality, but let's talk about weather. Because the Good Morning Kenora weather today is brought to you by Casey's Grill and Bar. A high of -2 and a low of -5. Not so bad. Tomorrow, a high of -1, a low of -8 with 5 centimeters of precipitation. Yeah, Sunday, high of -9, a low of -15, partly cloudy skies. And then, getting into Monday, which is the best day of the week, a high of -6, a low of -17, 2 to 4 centimeters of snow. I know.
Just have nothing to say about that.
But you know what?
It just makes me, it is Friday, and you know what? Beyond it being Funked Fridays,
yes,
we have a couple of other great guests.
Fantastic.
Jim Dugan's here from Messy Church, which I'm really excited to hear about. I've never heard of Messy Church before. No, and of course, it is Friday, so Chris is here with Van.
So we do have a jam-packed show, lots going on. So we're going to skip right into it, and we're going to go to a quick break. And when we come back,
we have Maria and Shauna.
There you go.
Kenora would like to thank Wind and Water Interiors for being a proud supporter of local television programming. Wind and Water Interiors, 326 2nd Street South.
Watch the reigning Rummer Renwood Cup champs, the Kenora Senior Thistles, defend their title against the Southern Ontario champs in a best 2 out of 3, March 29th, 30th, and 31st at the Kenora Rec Center. Get your tickets at the door and see it broadcast live only on Shaw TV.
One tree over its lifetime will remove about 40 tons of pollution from the atmosphere and replace it with pure air. Think what millions of trees will do. Help Tree Canada grow clean air. Trees do their part. Let's do ours.
My name is Noah, and I'm a Warriors champ. I lost my leg in an accident. Now, I'm a safety ambassador. Today, I'm part of a great Eskimos tradition. I'm the 13th player, and I represent all the fans. Whatever game you play, play safe. A message from the Eskimos, the CFL, and the Warriors.
Welcome back, and I'm very happy. I even skipped through, I didn't even, read the script very properly because I was so excited about the first Funked Fridays. So today we have Shauna Fortner, who is the owner of Funked Salon, and Maria Krawricki, who is the lead esthetician. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
I'm very excited. So I guess what we're going to be doing is, I'm very happy because these ladies help keep my hair looking beautiful and my nails and everything. And so we thought that it would just be appropriate because one-stop shop of being pampered and everything.
Thank you.
So we decided that come on in, and every week we can talk about how you can beautify people and what you can do for us.
Awesome. Well, we thought that, with having Maria here, who is our lead esthetician, maybe we would talk about Skincare going in from winter to summer. I know a lot of people have like dry skin issues in the winter, and then in the summer maybe you want to talk a little more about like sun protection and things like that. Maria is an amazing facialist, and I know you've had a facial by Maria.
This is kind of a story because Maria and I go way back. Well, we all go way back because we're beautifully young.
Far.
But I keep talking about how I don't believe in facials and everything, and then Maria just said, "Come on." And so she dragged me in with me almost really kicking and screaming, going, "I don't believe this." Talking about this thing, and honest to God, people, wow. It was like, it didn't even seem like a facial. It was like amazing. And I have to say that I'm very finicky, and like I have I think I have weird skin and everything. Like nothing has worked, but I have to say that the stuff that you used on me, I'm a believer now, and I use it, and it's wonderful. So what did you do to me?
Well, every client that comes in receives a cleanser. You come into the room. The room is prepped for the facial. It's very calming, very soothing. It's got music. Sorry about my voice. It's very calming, very soothing. I have soothing music on. So we start off with the facial. I always ask the client what they've been using at home, just to make sure that I know what their skin is adapted to. Then I leave the client for just a bit, and I go and I prep all my products for it. Every client receives a cleanser, a toner. When I do the cleanser, I use what is called a Clarisonic machine, and what it does is it exfoliates any dry skin that's on it, or dry dead skin cells on your skin, and then it helps push the cleanser into the skin. You also receive an exfoliating treatment, which gives, especially now in the winter time, our skin tends to dry out because the moisture is being sucked out from all the cold air. And so what happens with that is that the treatment allows the skin to breathe. Some of the treatments are heated, so it's pretty much what I describe to my clients like a racetrack. So the cars are going really fast, and that's what your blood is doing to promote that oxygenation in your skin. They also receive 2 massages. The massage includes the legs with the first treatment, and then you get a mask with the facial as well. So you also get an arm massage. So in the end, pretty much by the time you leave, you're very much relaxed.
Seriously, I thought I was there the whole afternoon, and that was the first thing, because I was saying to her, going like, "Now, are you just doing this to me because like we're friends? Am I getting like extra special treatment?" And she goes, "No." I'm going like, so every person that just comes off the street gets this treatment. And honest to God, it was so, you could feel it. And like I said before, I was never really one. I had one a long time ago, and I was propped in a chair, and they just, it was a nightmare. But it just didn't seem, and like the massages, like you just don't feel, you don't think that you're going to get massage with a facial, but how it works is that when she puts the stuff on your face, you have to leave it there, and then she puts like the hot towels on you, and then while it does its stuff, then she just doesn't like leave you there. She like massages you, and I could just get all sleepy just thinking of it. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, your facial massage technique is incredible. You're professionally trained, in how many years experience have
15
you had?
years.
Yeah. So she started when she was 12.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But what I like about this, and its eminence, and what I like about this is that I was never really one for, I may be high maintenance in a lot of other areas in my life, but I was never high maintenance in the fact that I believed in the whole mask and toner and cleanser and blah 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 blah. But it really has helped, and you showed me the eye stuff, and what I like about it is if you love sun like I do, as I was getting older, that I started getting like some sunspots and everything, and this stuff has actually helped. I don't know how. I just like to say it's a miracle, magic stuff, but it's even helped with that. So I mean, if you've never tried it before, honestly, like I've done lots of massages, I've done the whole gamut of stuff. This is truly worth coming in to do a facial and getting the cleansing cream, and because like why and you know what, and this is the thing, is like I always ask this too, why do I asked her this, well, why do I need a facial?
Because no matter what age we are, whether you're male, female, child, whatever, your skin needs that hydration, and there's always certain things that, you know, a person, whether it be a man or a woman, that they want something that they need to fix. So whether it be fine lines around your eyes, whether it be wrinkles, whether it be dry skin, whether it be oiliness, whether it be acne, every person loves to have a facial, but every person doesn't like to be squeezed or poked and prodded. So that's why it's more of the fact that it's very relaxing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And very individualized.
Exactly.
To your skin type and what you want to get out of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's one of the things, because I'm not going to say on air what I used to do, but she was like, she told the whole salon what I did. So I think there was like an intervention for Tracy.
It's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
And then that's why I knew about the wrinkles and everything. So the thing is that, you know, we could sit here and we could talk all day. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, we do have other guests for the first episode of Funk to Fridays. So Maria, thank you very much. You truly are one of the best people that I've ever gone to for esthetician stuff. I love it. Love the nails, love everything. Shauna, thank you very much for coming here. And next week we're going to have
Laura Dugan talking about eyelashes.
There you go. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with Jim Dugan.
It can begin with the simplest of gestures. A gift of time, energy, commitment. Something precious that grows stronger with every hand that touches it. And grows across communities and through the very fabric of our nation. And begins, once again, with the simplest of gestures. To Canada's 6.5 million volunteers, thanks.
Welcome back, everyone, and welcome, Mr. Dugan. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. It's good to be here.
Excellent. So this is very interesting.
Yes.
I know we talked about it off camera, but from St. Alban's Church, and you're holding a messy church.
A messy church. That's right.
All right. So we have some pamphlets, but just quickly, what is it?
Messy church is an informal way to experience church. It's a child-friendly experience. It's an opportunity for families to come together on a time other than Sunday morning, which is often a busy time for families. It's going to be held on Wednesday afternoons from 5 to 7 o'clock. People come when they are able to. They can come late if they wish, because it's a messy church and it's not very structured. But there are some activities that people will do centered around a theme each time we get together. There's an opportunity for some singing, some storytelling, and a meal that's shared together.
Oh, nice. Very, very nice. I see. That's the messy. It means just not very organized. It's kind of a loose sort of a come together and experience.
Well, it's messy insofar as it's not structured and formal like a Sunday morning service is. It's also not messy. It's messy because our lives frequently are rather messy. They're not always together in a neat package. And so we will acknowledge that. We also will do some activities which might involve things like finger painting and other messy activities.
Oh, very cool.
Our first dinner, which is free also, will be a messy dinner. We'll probably have sloppy joes or something like that.
Oh, I haven't had sloppy joes in like forever.
Well, it's this upcoming Wednesday.
This upcoming Wednesday. Oh, wow. Well, you know what? I'm reading the brochure, and you're talking about, you know, family and everything, and I love in here that you're saying that family just doesn't have to mean mom, dad, and kids.
Absolutely.
Because it really does. It's like bringing people together to like feel good and to be spiritual and have fun, and family can just be with, like, being whoever that you want to be with, actually.
Actually, in previous congregations where I've done something similar to this, we've had grandparents come whose grandchildren live far away, but they just enjoy being with children.
Right.
And they're welcome to come participate fully.
That is fantastic. I know when I was a kid, because I attended St. Albans with my parents when I was a kid, and I mean, Sunday was always great because you went as a family on Sunday, but then now that I'm older, I have kids of my own, and you're right, time and weekends are always so hectic now.
Yes.
And there's always things going on because my kids are involved in different sports, you have to drop them off, so this is a great idea for people that, you know, to get out of your structured lives, structured time.
Love to see you on Wednesday, Chris.
Well, actually, Wednesday. This always happens to me on the show. I always get asked to do, and I'm terrible. But this, it is this Wednesday, the second Wednesday of every month.
That's
forward?
right. That's right.
Okay, 5 to 7. So it says here to 5 o'clock. Welcome snacks. May arrive anytime in the evening though. But and then 5:15. So there's an itinerary, a bit of an itinerary as well. Yep. Very excellent. And this is, you're just starting this? You haven't done this before?
Just starting, yes. This will be our first endeavor. We're asking people who are interested to let us know if they're coming so that we have enough messy food and activities available for them.
So what would be the best way to contact you then?
There are a couple of ways. They can either call the church, which is at 468-6227, or they could email us at STALBANS@shaw.ca. Shaw.
SHAW.
And we'll put this up on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Good Morning Kenora. We'll put this up for you as well.
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Getting the direction here, we have to go a quick break, but thank you very much for coming on and sharing.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And we will put this up, and when we come back, we will have Chris and Van.
Kenora would like to thank Wind and Water Interiors for being a proud supporter of local television programming. Wind and Water Interiors, 326 2nd Street South.
Watch the reigning Rummer Renwood Cup champs, the Kenora Senior Thistles, defend their title against the Southern Ontario champs in a best 2 out of 3, March 29th, 30th, and 31st at the Kenora Rec Centre. Get your tickets at the door and see it broadcast live only on Shaw TV.
One tree over its lifetime will remove about 40 tons of pollution from the atmosphere and replace it with pure air. Think what millions of trees will do. Help Tree Canada grow clean air. Trees do their part. Let's do ours.
My name is Noah, and I'm a Ramps champ. I lost my leg in an accident. Now, I'm a safety ambassador. Today, I'm part of a great Eskimos tradition. I'm the 13th player, and I represent all the fans. Whatever game you play, play safe. A message from the Eskimos, the CFL, and the War Amps.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome, Chris, and welcome, Van.
We're going to have to scratch Jack behind the ears soon, I tell you.
A little bit. Jack's stealing Van's food.
Yes, he was just checking Van's food to see what it tasted like, and, well...
The first one wasn't bad, but the second one, he kind of started like,
Well, that gives me, pops a question in my mind. All the time, should you be feeding dogs table scraps and human food? Is that recommended? Because it happens all the time where my dog begs and wants this and wants that.
Well, I think not, but some people only feed their dogs like raw food or, I mean, that's what people used to feed their dogs before, were basically scraps. There wasn't processed dog food before.
Right.
you know, dogs would eat raw meat. They'd eat whatever scraps you had on your table, whatever was left.
Fair enough.
So, I mean, dogs are like people. They need the vegetables, the greens,
Well, it's
all
funny
that
'cause,
kind of stuff.
I know it's a quick side, but I mean, I hear all the time people like either you shouldn't do it, like they never ever do that because you know the dogs can't handle it or whatever, but then they're eating processed.
Yeah.
So, there you go. Anyway, how you doing, Chris?
Good, good.
And how is Van?
Yes, Van is good. He's at my house with Kevin Kyle, who and they both just love each other. He's a really nice dog. He's full grown now. He's about 9-10 months, neutered, and we got him from down by Sioux Narrows. And when we got him, he was in really bad shape, so thin. He still struggles to be outside when it's really cold. The paws, his paws have been frozen, so. And I think we talked about that once before about having dogs out when it's really, really cold. So. Yeah, so very, very nice dog. Good off leash, good in a crate, good in the house, good with other dogs, good with cats. And he wants Jack to feed him, and Jack's ignoring him.
Well, there's no food left, Jack ate it all.
Jack, he needs some food.
I didn't feed him breakfast this morning. That's why. Oh, so now he's
ignored here. Poor Van wants some food.
So very, very nice dog. So.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Very nice. So what do you have coming up?
We have our, Jack is still eating the dog food.
Wow.
I guess his wife didn't make him breakfast this morning.
Or he's in a dog house eating dog food.
So we have our Meet the Hounds tomorrow, 10 to 12 at Canadian Tire with the older dogs, and 12 till 2 with the puppies and small dogs at Pet Value. So altogether, there's going to be 28 dogs in town tomorrow for people to look. And that's not all of them, because so.
That's huge.
And we've recently got some foster homes down in Dryden.
Excellent.
So we're going to have about 3 or 4 dogs down there. So there's a girl down there that's going to set up Meet the Hound Days in Dryden.
Oh, congratulations.
So we now have a satellite office.
Satellite. You're going global now.
So that's good. It's really helped with the crunch here with foster homes and all the dogs we have here. So.
Oh, fantastic.
Well, congratulations again on winning the buttons.
Yes, that was good.
For Winter Carnival.
Yeah.
Dogs Life won the buttons. Yay!
We had to work very hard this year. We were out more this year, sitting, selling them than we were other years. So.
I mean, it paid off. You have them all, so which is very, very good. And,
yes.
On that side of the dog's life, things are well. Like financially.
Well, this we put out a plea for dog food because our 10 bags of food arrived last week and were gone in 2 days.
Wow.
So we were sort of panicked, but people went and bought food and gift cards so we could buy food. So that was good.
Oh wow. Well, Chris, thanks very much for bringing Van and coming on.
Yes.
I know we're having a really quick show.
Yeah, that's fine.
So thanks very much for coming on, and we will see you next week.
Wednesday
next week. Excellent. Very special. Yeah. We're going to go a quick break, and when we come back, Tracy and I will be back.
It can begin with the simplest of gestures. A gift of time, energy, commitment. Something precious that grows stronger with every hand that touches it. And grows across communities and through the very fabric of our nation. And begins, once again, with the simplest of gestures. To Canada's 6.5 million volunteers, thanks.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And now it's time for our latest segment. Our resident Matt is
Kennedy.
is going to talk to us a little bit about things from the interweb.
Hello. I'm here to talk about what's going on. So, what's new? Dairy Queen is open in Kenora.
Nice.
So lots of people will be getting their ice cream fix after a long winter without ice cream.
Yeah.
Hopefully that means a lot more people will be exercising because after a 50-week study, or 50-year study, they've concluded that exercising regularly can decrease your chances of developing Alzheimer's by apparently 40%. Now, Kim Kardashian is already at it. Which camera should I look at? This one? Kim Kardashian is already at it. She's been exercising. She's been exercising so obsessively, apparently, that she had a miscarriage scare.
Oh.
Yikes. So she wasn't exercising because she wanted to ward off Alzheimer's, though. She was exercising because she thought the pregnancy was actually making her look fat.
Yes, that does that.
Yes, it does do that. So, Chris, you've probably heard that the Star Wars franchise has been purchased by Disney.
For a hideous amount of money, yes.
So they're going to be making a episode 7, 8, and 9.
Yep.
Apparently you can't hear me, I guess.
7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9 are coming, yes.
Yes. So, Carrie Fisher is going very back and forth as to whether or not she'll be reappearing in the franchise. She told CNN she was, and she told them she wasn't. Latest news is that Mark Hamill will be back as Luke. Han Solo will be back. Han Solo will be back as... Harrison Ford will be back as Han Solo. There's too much going on in this studio. And Carrie Fisher will be reprising the role of Chewbacca.
Yes.
It's a controversial choice, but I support Disney in that.
Absolutely. After all this time, she'd make a great Chewbacca.
Yes.
Yeah.
She has the voice for it.
That's true. World Book Day was on Thursday, and Facebook, they're doing their part by admitting that they're actually making people less literate. Their new news feed has been launched. It will be all pictures mostly, apparently, much less text-based because reading is getting too difficult for people, so they want to make it more pictures.
And I was reading that they wanted to try to spice it up and make it a little more exciting, and they want to make social networking fun again. So they're scrapping words.
Pictures
And
worth 1,000 words anyway.
People to
right?
read.
Absolutely.
So Meryl Streep also is begging Steve Carell, apparently, to be in a cameo in the next Anchorman movie. We all know Meryl Streep, of course, she's an Oscar-winning actress. She's very method, so she's apparently already growing a mustache for the role. And lastly, Stompin' Tom Connors passed away this week, Canadian folk legend, as did Hugo Chavez, the socialist Venezuelan dictator. Or president, sorry, not a dictator. But Stephen Harper contacted the Venezuelan people by saying that he said, okay, what? Keep going. Anyway, the Venezuelan people were a bit upset that Stephen Harper contacted them to say that hopefully his death can mark a new phase in democracy, but they're going to hold on to it with such resentment by preserving his body in a museum. Apparently his corpse is going to be in a museum forever preserved. And that's what's trending. So I'm Matt Kennedy. Bye.
Thanks, Matt Kennedy. So the next couple of days, this is trending right now here outside, is the weather. So it's a high of -2 today and a low of -5. Tomorrow, not a bad day, high of -1 and a low of -8. 5 centimeters expected. On Sunday, a high of -9 and a low of -15. So it's going to be kind of the colder day of it. And then on Monday, best day of the week, high of -16, low of -17, and 2 to 4 centimeters. So.
Well, and if you're looking for stuff to do this weekend, there's still lots to do. Get out, enjoy the weather. There's still skating down at the Ice-Capped Pavilion. And there is the Senior Thistles game on Sunday.
Right.
Puck drops at 1:30. But you don't want to be late or early. You don't want to be early. So Saturday, before you go to bed, put your clocks, spring ahead, daylight savings time.
Absolutely. Have a great weekend. Enjoy, and we will see you bright and early Monday.
Ciao.
This episode of GMK was brought to you by Devil's Gap Marina, located at the end of Matheson Bay Road on beautiful Lake of the Woods and open all year round.